What up, your boy Superman? This video is probably not going to be long, but I might rant a bit. Anyways, it's just a talking vlog about yesterday. So yesterday, did the usual stuff, went to work, came home, got ready, because I will be going to Kumamoto, which is like the southern part of Japan, because Yukiko's family is from there. So we're going there for the holidays. It's going to be a fun trip, hopefully. And there also, I might do another like YouTube collab, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, so yesterday I met with my friend Scott. His channel is Unrested. You saw, I just put up the interview with him today, you know? So that was actually unplanned, but I just thought, you know, I always think it's about giving back, you know what I mean? Like, you know, a lot of people will sit here and say, like, it's just for the views. And not really, not always. Yeah, YouTubers want views. Yeah, we want to stay relevant. Yeah, we want to go up. Everyone wants to go up. That's the whole point of being at YouTube. But at the same time, though, like when I first started YouTube, I jumped into it. I thought it was all competition, you know what I mean? But like a lot of people have shown me it's actually not quite competition as you might think. So it's actually about friendship. It's about giving back. It's really not about competition. I'm not saying there isn't competition. There is to some degree on certain subjects. You know, there's timing to these subjects, you know. Like the new Switch, you know. If you can get it before everyone else, of course people are going to watch you first, right? You're like, I got the new Switch, right? So that right there is a timing competition. Or when Halo 5 came out, you know, like there was like at least 3 YouTubers I know of that had Halo 5 a week ahead of time. Right there, competition, you know? And that's going to gain you more views quicker, you know, compared to the newbies or whoever else is already in the game. So there is a bit of competition to YouTube, but at the same time though, like, you gotta make friends, right? And I feel like YouTube friends, especially if you're a YouTuber like me, is a good thing, definitely, you know? So when I first came to Japan, I actually started watching a lot of the Japanese YouTubers. Like before that, I pretty much stuck with American YouTubers. I knew a few Japanese YouTubers, but overall, like, I didn't watch them as much, right? Now I'm in Japan, so I'm like, okay, you know. My idea at first was kind of like, let's check out the competition. That's how I thought of it. Now I'm like, okay, I've actually erased quite a few channels that I actually do not watch. So it is not really about the competition for me anymore. That's one lesson I learned. Anyways, let's get actually back to yesterday. So anyways, I went up to meet up with Scott, got to his place. He met me at Book Off. I was there for about 5 minutes looking around. I actually showed like a lot of footage of that. That's exactly why I want to stay a little more focused and making the video just like this. You know, because I can show you Book Off in a whole different video, just Book Off itself. Like, look, here's Book Off, a used store. It can save you money on manga, video games, blah, 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 you know? So I just left it out, you know, of this, and now I'm just talking about it. So I met Scott for the first time. I mean, we've been talking for like at least a month, you know? We have a lot in common, so we live in the same area, you know? We both have kids, married to Japanese, whatever. So, and we both YouTubers. There's not that many YouTubers in Osaka, actually. There's Kevin Busen, I think I'm saying his name right, over in Kobe. But I don't know of many others around here. All the rest of the YouTubers, at least people from Japan, are typically in Tokyo. So all they're going to show you is Tokyo stuff, which is cool. I used to live over in Tokyo. I wish I could have showed you even a dot of some of the things that went on there. Like at night, I used to go out these night walks. And you would like find these big shiny buildings, and on the lower parts at night you have these kids and they're breakdancing to that glass, the shiny reflective glass. They use that like they use a dance club. The sidewalks are really wide, and they have a whole team of them, you know, practice their breakdance. It was cool. It's just crazy stuff over there, but it's just as fun over here. It's not yeah, it's not quite as big as Tokyo, but it's still fun. Anyways, so we just hung out. I met this kid. He showed me his place, offered me a drink, usual stuff. We talked about YouTube. We talk about experience. We talk about tech, a lot about equipment, especially, you know, because like for me, I actually study equipment. You know, like lighting, sound. Like when I first started YouTube, I studied YouTube for 3 weeks, which I mentioned in previous videos. You know, so like when I focus on something, I get a little zoom focus into it. You know, another example of my insane focus is like I wanted a car, right? I was like, I want a model, a 2000 model car. It took me 3 days, okay, to find this car. 3 days, every single day, 8 hours a day, online looking for a car that I was imagining. And I did find it. I found this old lady, like literally towards Canada. I had to drive towards Canada to get this car and bring it home, but it was worth it in the very end. You know, it only cost me $4,000. The car I think only had like 20,000 miles on it, and it was relatively new at the moment. Even though it was like an older car, but it was still like new pretty much because this old lady never drove it. So it's very possible to find almost anything online. I'm very driven. So we talked about equipment and stuff like that, especially lighting, sound equipment. We just had a good time. Then we shot 2 videos. Later you'll see in his video kind of a parody of MTV Cribs. That's all I'm giving you for that, but check it out later. I helped him with that. I was the cameraman on that one. He did all the funny stuff. Then I did the interview. Anyways, one of my buddies recently told me, he's just like, when you make a video, try to, you know, add something new to every single video. Well, you know, I didn't really add so much new, but I'm going to show you something new, okay? Anyways, after my meeting with Scott, you know, just hanging out, whatever, because, you know, like later we're actually talking about play dates and stuff like that, because our kids are like around the same age. He actually gave me a Merry Christmas present, which is really awesome. He gave me this. So my first, camera. I was gonna buy one of these anyways, but still, like, you know, he gave this to me. Can you imagine that? I mean, older model, but it works perfectly fine. So hopefully in the future, once I start getting used to this thing, because it's in Japanese completely, like all the instructions, there's no translating over. Sony doesn't do that. But I've kind of got the hang of it so far. I put on half auto so I can adjust it and adjust, you know. But can you imagine someone gave it this camera, like the lens alone is $500. The camera was probably around he said it was around $200 used back in the day. So like this is like a $700 camera he gave to me as a present, just, you know, as my friend, but at the same time he's passing on the torch. So I guarantee you guys, if I ever get like over 10,000 subscribers, like where he went, because he's at like 60,000 now, maybe, and still going up, I myself will pass the torch on to somebody. I promise that. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to use this at some point. I can actually vlog myself now. Hopefully I don't kill myself on the skateboard like last time. So, very awesome, right? This is my new camera. So, there's something new. Anyways, I have to prepare for work. I will see you guys later. Thank you, as always, for watching. And as usual, I'm going to say I'm always going to post every single day. That's all there is to it. I'm sorry. YouTube and the way the algorithm works now, you have to post something every day. It's simple. Of course, like, you don't want to post garbage, but I'm doing my best as I can currently. I'm using iPhones. Hopefully by this next year, I'll be up and running using this, and then the quality will go up, and my production value will go up just a notch. Later on, as I get more money, I'll get even more expensive equipment. That's just how it usually works as a YouTuber. You know, it's actually kind of expensive hobby or career move, whatever you want to call it. It depends on how you think of it. For me, like, this is currently a hobby. Anything is a hobby. Anything you do is a hobby until you make money. Once you make money off it, it's no longer a hobby. Okay, that's just the truth through and through. So if you're just doing a YouTube channel, you're not making money. It's a hobby. So like I said, right now for me, it's a very expensive hobby. But I love making movies, and I love talking. I love making friends. I've already made quite a few friends, YouTube friends. I wish some of them were closer so we can do collabs, but you know, I will figure out how to do this in the future. Maybe like Google Plus or whatever. Maybe you can do some kind of interview like that. Who knows? I'm hoping the year 2017 will be better than 2016 and so forth. So 2018 is better. I always hope it's better for me and everyone that watches me. Anyways, peace until next video. I'm out.